Of course, spawning on Frost in the top left-hand position as the yellow Zerg player, representing Alien Invasion. It is HaNfy.
HaNfy?
HaNfy. Anyway, his opponent down...
HaNfy?
Would you let me do the introductions, man? His opponent down in the bottom left, spawning as the Red Roaders player from ATM. It is Socke.
Well, you know, Socke, I honestly could not think of a way he could lose that game. and then I don't want to say he lost that game though, because that was 100% HaNfy winning that game, and it was super, super sick. And we have a 10 pool.
And this is good times with gas as well.
Oh boy!
Oh no, that could be extractor trick.
I think it's worth pointing out though that there is a wall going down for Socke. He's not going to go Nexus first like he did last game. He's actually going gate and walling with it, which should be pretty bad for HaNfy, honestly. If Socke controls this properly, he shouldn't have too much trouble dealing with this. But we'll see.
But then last game we thought there was nothing Socke could have done to not win. So I'm holding everything out. Like, you should never trust what casters say to you, viewers. We are pretty crazy at times. It's all that Monster we drink.
Yes, Monster. Delicious, delicious Monster. Everybody should go buy Monster.
Are you trying to get sponsored by them, Penguin, by any chance?
I'm already sponsored by them.
Oh, are you? I didn't even realize
I'm just trying to outdo EG.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very hard. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. If you can train Stardust to say it, like, every time you win something.
Dude, Jagji had, like, the most obvious Monster armband on during the winner ceremony, during, like, getting his 3rd place medal. He, like, held up the medal, like, with the Monster armband, like, in the camera's face. We were so proud.
You trained them well, Penguin. Anyway, so, what we got coming down now is an interesting situation. Because Socke has got a wall off. There is a couple of Zerglings bounding their way over. Speed is on its way down. More Zerglings are on their way, and the drone production has ceased. Socke is currently, well, is now double the worker count of his opponent, which is generally considered a good position as a Protoss against the Zerg.
Or as an anything against an anything, actually.
Yeah, an anything versus an anything.
Alright, HaNfy knows where his opponent is, and he has a bunch of speedlings. Okay, Socke canceled the Zealot to go for an earlier Nexus. This actually means that HaNfy
but he's seen them. He's seen it. Here. He's seen all of those lings. He's not got enough minerals yet, but I reckon we'll see a Zealot any second.
Chrono.
He's not making a Zealot!
Socke, why? Do something!
Why you no make Zealot? Why?
Probably, yeah, it's a pylon. Okay, I like this. But, actually, you know, I like the sentry here. You know, HaNfy should, by all accounts, get the Nexus, but I don't know if he will, actually. He's going for the wall. I don't like that decision at all. With the sentry about to pop, he's losing precious time that he could be spending killing off that Nexus. And when the Nexus completes, I mean, there's not enough energy for an overcharge, but the Lings are slowly but surely dying to this Mothership core. I don't know if he's gonna get the Nexus, Madals.
Well, there's more Lings coming in behind this as well. He does take down the pylon, but there's 2 more gateways on their way, completing this wall off. The 4-2 still hasn't even been used. The Cybernetics core is taking a good chunk of damage. More Lings coming through. Mothership core with 7 kills. I've seen 3-hour games where a Mothership core hasn't racked up that many kills.
Overcharge. Is it gonna be enough, Madals? I don't think so. I changed my mind. I think he's gonna get the Nexus. Down it goes. But you know what? HaNfy got the Nexus, but he lost a ton of units there. 23 units have been lost. Those are all Zerglings, and there's no natural expansion here for HaNfy. He's still at 11 drones.
The units lost counter isn't quite working, but I think it's 34. I forgot that still isn't working correctly, which made me sad. So I brought up the overlay. But now, the Lings are moving up. Force Field can just go down, though, perfectly happily. Zergling's not going to be able to achieve anything other than killing 1 probe in an agonizing fashion. But no expansion yet for HaNfy. He is just sending a drone down to get it now, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a late expansion, though, and I would love to see an Oracle come out of the Stargate that's being made. Another good force field will allow him to pick up a couple more Lings, and every single Ling is precious here for HaNfy. You know, he no longer has enough units to deny an expansion, so this expansion should be going down as soon as the force field wears off. And now, I mean, Socke is in a gigantic lead.
It's pretty good. He's 23 probes to just 19 drones. The natural base not yet down. Gas has stopped being mined, and there's an Oracle on the way. And now, what we were saying earlier about getting an Oracle against Zerg isn't usually very good. Does not apply when your opponent doesn't have a natural expansion and only one queen, because one Oracle kills one queen.
There is a second queen about to pop out, but these queens are going to be split up. And you know what else Oracles kill pretty quickly?
Is it drones?
Yes. Yes, it is drones.
I'm glad I knew that. I think I would have lost points if I didn't know that.
If you didn't know that, I'd kick you off your own stream. And
That's
that
mean.
would be humiliating.
That would be. But what is going to be even more humiliating is this Oracle coming in. Unfortunately, HaNfy has played so much into this build that things are going to be a bit problematic now. Drones are dying, and if... Oh no. Oh no, the drones.
This kind of hurts my soul, but, I mean, 10 full speed's not really that viable anymore, so I kind of feel like he deserved this. 7 kills on that Oracle. It's not game-ending damage, but it just keeps Socke... It's 9 minutes in the game. This is where the Zerg should have like 70 drones, and he's at 26.
For anyone struggling with maths, that's significantly less than what he wants.
Quite.
Yeah, this is awkward. But bear in mind, let's look on the plus side for what HaNfy did do. He managed to take out the natural base after it finished. There was no cancel, so he did some good damage there. He delayed tech, and he forced some more gateways to go down to complete a wall off, and just generally...
Oh...
Gave Socke some stress, but
HaNfy just got supply blocked really, really hard, and there's 2 overlords on the way, but one just started. He's only going to be able to make 3 supply worth of stuff, and this overlord should kind of die to this Phoenix if he ever moves it in, and he's not going to do it. But, you know, Socke, I'm trying to make this game really entertaining, but this kind of reminds me of the Jokji versus Leenox Game 5, where Daishi and Momon were really trying to make it entertaining, even though it was over after, like, 6 minutes.
it hurts. It hurts, and there's a lot of sentries here. A lot of sentries are going to come up against not very many Zerglings. Currently 4
A lot of
Zerglings.
sentries are going to come up against not very many anythings.
There's a couple of drones now. Like, there's 40 of them, but I think 8 sentries beat 40 drones.
Especially with 7 gateways of backup, as well as a Void Ray, and a Phoenix that's just there to kind of party, and an Oracle who's there to dance if he starts winning.
Oh no, but the Oracle may die! Run away, Oracle.
That's fine. Oracles are about as fast as, you know, like, airplanes.
They're crazy fast. I don't like how fast Oracles are now. Like, they're difficult to follow. They make my eyes jitter. It's like, you know when you try and track a fly buzzing around the room? It's like that, but worse. Because this shoots at you.
Absolutely. So worse. Okay, we have a Nidus and Hydrus coming in. You know what's not very good when you have 7 gateways of pressure and a much worse economy than your opponent coming up at you?
Is it a Nidus worm?
It's spending 200 on a Nidus worm.
Yeah. Damn, I'm going, like, that's 2 for 2 now.
Yeah, it's 2 for 2. Honestly, I want to make this entertaining, but HaNfy's just kind of dead, guys. Like, on a scale of 1 to mana, 1 hour into that Fire Cake game, he's pretty dead.
He's more dead than Mana was there. He's really dead. The Force Fields are good. The Zealots eating through everything. The drones, unfortunately, are dying. Queen's attempting to retreat. Anything that comes...
Shockingly, it looks like Socke might take this game after being so far behind.
GG. GG is cool.
Did
So,
you like my facetious casting?
I liked your attempt at being sarcastic, but being British, it wasn't up to our level. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Wow.
game number 3.
That was rude.